Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 16th of August, 2022. And apologies if my voice sounds hoarse. It is. Allergies have really been kicking my butt this week, and I'm trying to get my voice back, but then I have to stream. And I end up sounding out pretty bad by the end of every stream, all right? So, yeah, I don't sound very good, but I will get through this video, I promise you. So, today was an interesting day. First of all, on the Level 1 podcast, we talked about the future multiverses, because it seems like every time I play it at night, people essentially show up, they engage, they talk, they like the gameplay, but they weren't really supporting the streams in regards to anything else. And we had a discussion about it on the podcast, and the consensus was essentially that perhaps if I moved my multiverses streams to daytime streams instead of night streams, they would do better. I'm not necessarily convinced that's the solution, but that's kind of what people were saying. So what we need to do is we need to see what happens moving forward. And I'm already locked into doing another multiverse stream tomorrow night anyway. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. But right now, I'm not sure how I would make multiverses a daytime stream, because I was looking at the schedule. We got new games coming out on Tuesday, and I'm pretty much booked for the most part. I don't know. I guess what we need to really do is sit down and think about it. All right. But that was kind of what came out of the podcast from this morning. First stream today was Toy Story 3. I didn't know how far into the game we were, or how far we were getting. Come to find out, we beat it, which is surprising because I was told the game had 18 hours of gameplay. It definitely does not. Okay. Even if you're doing all the open world stuff in the Woody's Roundup, I played for around 10 hours and I did almost every single mission in the entire game. So I'm not exactly sure where the 18-hour calculation comes from. Still had a great time. It was a good ending. It was chill fun. And, it ended a little early, but it is what it is. I'm happy that I played it. And for those who recommended it so many years ago, thanks, because that really shocked me that it was that style of game. I thought it was just going to be a traditional platformer, and it was very different than what I expected. And then the late stream tonight was 2 Point Campus, and I can tell you 2 Point Campus absolutely worked as a late night stream. It was chill. It was fun. We actually did get to the 1-star level in our new course. However, it was not what I thought. I thought it was going to be Clown College, but it was robotics. And we ended up building robots and training in all these robotic courses and things. It was actually quite interesting. These students were walking around like robots with like robot gloves and visors on and stuff. It was pretty neat. Although I will be honest, even though it's meant to be a chill stream, once you get into like the last third of the stream, it gets very hard to interact with the people in the chat. Reason being, the game ramps up and it starts throwing so much at you. Oh, upgrade a teacher and train them to do more stuff. Upgrade this classroom, build 2 more classrooms. Oh, you need this. And you're getting pulled in a million directions. Next thing you know, you look back, oh, I haven't talked to anyone in stream chat in 5 minutes. So it is kind of challenging in that regard. But I had a lot of fun with it, and we did get through the robotics, and next time around it looks like it's computer programming, which is actually one of the things I went to college for when I started. So that'll be interesting. Now, however, there is an overall negative about today, even though the streams, overall engagement was great and all that. Right now, I needed help with tips this week, and tips were incredibly low today. Between the 2 streams, we didn't hit this once, the tier 1 goal, and between the 2 streams, I think I made $50. So imagine working, an 8-hour plus day, which is way more than that for me with the behind the scenes work and everything I do. My throat as it is, toughing through it. And it was one of the slowest days I've ever had for support. Okay. Is it disheartening? Yeah. Is it the end of the world? No. I'm not Chicken Little. I'm not going to cry. The sky is falling or anything like that. But already I had 2 streams that were quite slow. So having 3 straight like that, yeah, it's alarming, because I got a day off coming up on Thursday, and then immediately after that, I have a large bill due within 2 days, and the intention was to have enough raised by the time that my streaming week ended that I'd be okay with that, and it wouldn't be a problem, and now it looks like it's going to be a problem because I've had so many slow streams. So all I'm going to say is this. The day's over. There's nothing I can do about it, and everyone who's on my streams had a good time. Not every day can be a giant, great, support day. I know that. So I'm not going to freak out about it, but I do hope that things turn around tomorrow for my final streaming day of the week, because I do need the help. All right. So what are we doing tomorrow? It's Final Fantasy VII Endgame. We did all the Chocobo stuff last stream. I couldn't believe it. In 3 hours, we completed the Golden Chocobo grind. So, we have all the materia. Now what we need to do is grind in some of the combat to level up said materia a bit. So, yeah, it's probably going to be about an hour, hour and a half of grinding. But then, once we have that materia leveled up, we're going to start taking on the 2 endgame ultimate weapons, Ruby and Emerald. I don't know if we'll beat them tomorrow or not, but I'm going to try. Because once they're dead, the only thing left is the end of the game. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. It's the true end game content of Final Fantasy VII on tomorrow's first stream. On the late stream, it's going to be Multiverses. And again, it does make me nervous that Multiverses now is going to be the last stream of the week for me before my day off. But the Multiverses has not been doing well for support. So again, if you can support tomorrow, please do. And, tips, I need this help for the day off and for the weekend for this bill. So thank you, if anyone who does. All right. Last thing, because we beat Toy Story 3 today, Friday's schedule is now open. Originally, it was going to be a Toy Story 3 stream, and now I don't know what I'm doing. We did get some suggestions on the late stream of Touche Point Campus that it should be Madden. Apparently, Madden releases on Friday. I haven't played a Madden game in 3 years. But I don't think Madden's on Game Pass. I think what people are saying was there's a trial of Madden under EA Play. And so maybe I could play it like that. I'm not 100% sure how that works. So I guess what we'll do on tomorrow's episode of the Level 1 podcast, let's talk about the schedule now moving forward, what we want to do Friday. Because essentially the way it is, we got Friday's stream and we got Monday's stream open. Tuesday, we got new releases. We got Saints Row, and there's another game coming out as well, like Midnight Fight or something like that, Midnight Fight Express. So we may only have a couple streams open to figure out what we want to do until new releases. So let's talk tomorrow morning on the podcast about the future and see if maybe we do Madden on Friday. If not, we'll have to figure out what else we're doing. And God, I hope my voice gets better. Yeah, you can hear my whole throat is swollen. It's not painful. It's just swollen from the allergies that I've been having. And every time it feels like it's getting better, it's time to stream. And I talk all day and I strain it. And now here I am at the end of the day and I have no voice again. So I hope overnight it gets better. I hope I sound better tomorrow. Okay, guys? All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Great streaming day today. Hope to see you tomorrow. Peace out.